Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a deep dive on the disturbing Stinkozoid iceberg. Please note that here we may touch on some stuff that aren't for all ages. Viewer discretion is advised. Frost Battle Royale. Frost Battle Royale is the map that Stinkozoid is creating on almost all of his streams. Some people even compare it to Fortnite itself. That's basically it. If you want to check the progress, go watch Stinky's streams or follow Frost Network on Twitter. Also, I did not get paid for this promotion. The first Frost Network stream. The first Frost Network stream that I can find is titled UEFN Hangout, smiley face. And, well, that's pretty much it. Just normal talks while he build the Frost map. Will you stay? Let's keep this simple. Peak. Will you stay? He definitely makes some commentaries that would probably get this video taken down, but still, he's peak. Also go stream his music. I promise no one paid me to do this. The Teehee Trio. The Teehee Trio is Amy, Sir Marmalade, and naturally Stinkozoid himself. The Teehee Trio, the only way I can describe them is crazy. Philanthropin. Introduced on November 5th in the stream titled Damn It. Philanthropin is a character, though we have no idea of what he is, but I'll talk about him later. Layer 2. Shallow Depths. The Frost Network Copypasta. The Frost Network Copypasta comment made by ECL on the dead CBR Central Discord server. The comment was just ECL praising Frost Network on how beautiful it was. It was just a fun comment, but people started to copy and paste this comment everywhere. For Stinkozoid, this little commentary turned his life into a nightmare, as the constant repetition of the comment drove him to a breaking point, making him scream a lot on one of his streams.
I thought UCL was gonna be like asking a legitimate question, but UCL just fucking.
Wait, where? I don't see ECL typing anywhere.
It's my DMs! In my DMs!
Oh.
ECL never talked to me before! And ECL messaged me and he said, "Hey Stinks, can I ask you something?" I'm like, "Ask away." He goes, "Really, thanks." And I said, "Of course, of course." And then he goes, "What the hell?"
What is going on?
What?
Also, did I ever talk about how the Frost Network looks gorgeous? The Burn Network. The Burn Network began as a simple joke within the community, likely sparked by a user named GHS, but it quickly snowballed into something much larger. What started as a casual mention has since become a universal inside joke, with a Burn Network billboard now appearing in many battle royales. The poo biome. While it's now a lighthearted inside joke, the poo biome incident was anything but funny when it first happened. It began when Stinkozoid experimented with a new landscape material without saving to the revision control, an oversight that proved disastrous. With a single click, the entire landscape was covered in an unfortunate mud paint that, due to technical limitations, couldn't be undone, transforming the map into what the community jokingly dubbed the poo biome. In a scramble to fix the mess, Stinkozoid hosted an emergency stream, where he painstakingly managed to reverse the changes and restore Frost to its intended design. Gooning. Gooning has somehow become a constant theme in Stinkozoid's chat, and it's one of those inexplicable quirks that defies all logic. No matter what the original topic may be, someone will inevitably steer the conversation toward gooning, creating a running joke that has now become a core part of the community's culture. Whether they're discussing game mechanics, new lore, or even the most random topics like Michael Jackson on Fortnite, the chat can't resist veering into gooning territory. Frost Direct. The Frost Direct is an event on Stinkozoid's channel, dedicated to show all things Frost Network, kinda like Minecraft Live or any other corporation showcase event. The first Frost Direct aired on March 13th, 2024, showing updates about Frost Battle Royale. Also, this Frost Direct was teased on the CBR Direct. On May 15th, 2024, the second Frost Direct was announced. This time, it included not only updates on Frost Battle Royale, but also showcased other mini Battle Royale games created by the community. And, of course, updates on the Frost Battle Royale. On October 13th, a teaser dropped for the third and final, Frost Direct. The John Pork fanfic incident. During one of Stinkozoid's more infamous live streams, he decided to read to us reading a fanfiction about John Pork. At first, it was lighthearted, it was a bit funny, I gotta say, but as he kept read that thing, the story was getting dark, and it turned into, let's say, questionable territory. But Stinkozoid kept reading it, until he realized that the rest of the fanfic was just stuff that would probably get him banned of YouTube. Layer 3. Hidden Depths. The UBR. After the CBR Central incident, Stinkozoid decided to create a new server. UBR. The UBR was first introduced on the Something New, Very Bonita stream. At first, everything seemed promising, with better moderation and actually focused on the creative community. At first I saw this new server was an alternative for better community experience. However, over time, the same issues that plagued CBR Central began to creep into the UBR server. Eventually, UBR was transformed into a generic Discord server, just another place where the same old problems persisted. The basement. The basement is a long-standing joke within the community, where Stinkozoid supposedly locks people inside his basement. Anytime someone misbehaves or crosses a line, the joke resurfaces, claiming that Stinkozoid will send them to the basement. We'll touch more about this later. Freakazoid. Freakazoid is one of Stinkozoid's infamous characters. He only emerges during October, while no one knows what Freakazoid truly looks like. The name alone has created a lasting impression on the community. Chat members have joked, or perhaps warned, that if they ever encountered Freakazoid in real life, they'd likely run the other way. The Philonospheric incident. On November 5th, during what seemed like a normal stream, things took a bizarre turn. A user named Miranda Cosgrove popped in a chat, claiming she had just come from Phil's stream. Naturally, Stinkozoid and his viewers were confused. Who TF is Phil? And why had his viewers suddenly arrived here? Just as everyone was trying to wrap their heads around it, another user chimed in, saying she knew what Miranda was talking about, and identified the mystery streamer as Phil_FN. What followed was a stream filled with escalating confusion. More users kept joining, all claiming to be from Phil's elusive stream. Our team, and when I say team, I refer to me, tried to find this stream or platform from this creator. But despite all attempts to locate Phil_FN on any platform, not a trace could be found. There are some YouTube channels called Phil_FN, however I doubt they are connected to the one we're talking about. Then, in a twist that sent the chat spiraling, Phil himself appeared, claiming he was live streaming on Twitch. Yet, even with lots of searching, Phil's channel couldn't be located. Toward the end of the stream, Phil teased a revelation that never came. To this day, fans are left with lingering questions. Who is Phil_FN? Was he real or just an elaborate prank? And most haunting of all, will he ever return? Layer 4, Deep Dive. Iron was trapped in the basement. This lore began on November 5th, when a cryptic message appeared in chat. Iron has been missing for 4 years. If you have any information, please get in touch with the local station. Suspicion immediately fell on Stinkozoid, with a follow-up message reading, "Our suspect is a YouTuber called Stinkozoid." As the story unfolded, it became a twisted inside joke in the community. Viewers speculated that Stinkozoid was the reason behind Iron's disappearance. Things took an even stranger turn when Amy chimed in with, "The police enter the bunker and see an iron block," implying that Iron had been transformed into an iron block, his fate sealed in Stinkozoid's notorious basement. While it's unclear whether this tragicomic tale is canon in the Stinkozoid universe, to this day, we have some thoughts. Was Iron really turned into an iron block? Or is this just another bizarre chapter in the Stinkozoid lore? Maybe we'll never know.